We are back, but we are not better. Still ill, still ill. Welcome back to another episode of this Manchester United Savers, episode number 20. We have played a few games off camera, and we've accumulated a good amount of points in the Premier League. So as you guys can see, we played West Ham, Brighton, and Fulham. We drew 0-0 against Brighton, won 3-0 against West Ham, and 3-1 against Fulham. We had a dodgy penalty given against us, kind of towards the end of that last Fulham game, and also had a sending off in Lisandro Martinez, so he's going to miss out on the game against Southampton and potentially Crystal Palace. To kick this episode off, like I said, we're going to be playing against Southampton away from home at St. Mary's. We've got Bayern Munich right after that, first leg of the quarterfinals. We have Crystal Palace after that, and then we're going to cap the episode off with the second leg against Bayern Munich. We've also slowly had an increase in goal involvements from Victor Osimhen. He scored a hat-trick against West Ham United, which was really impressive. Also got more goals from Marcus Rashford. He's definitely stepped up off camera. And yeah, the list does go on. We've had a few contributions elsewhere. One of the players I do want to talk to you guys about is Lorenzo Martins. He scored against Fulham, the very first goal. A nice finesse shot outside the box with his left foot. So he may feature in this episode because we are running a bit thin at the minute because of the fixture congestion in April. We've got a few knocks as well to report on. So Pelistri, he's out for 3 months. So 3 months he's out. I can't remember what it is. Broken toe. We also had the likes of Bruno Fernandes out with a bit of a knock, but I think he's back to 100%. I think all the little niggles that we had off camera, they don't matter anymore. Oh no, Anthony. So he's back in a couple of days' time. So we're even short for that right wing role. So that's why we end up starting Martins off the right hand side. So I don't want to spend too much time waffling in the menus because as you guys could already tell, maybe by my voice, I'm not 100%. So I'd rather exert as much energy into the commentary rather than just waffling in the menus. So we're going to get underway. The first game is against Southampton. We are going to start Bayern there and go at the back. We have Delo, Tapsuba, Lindelof, and Malacia. Zai Emery's in the midfield with Mejbri and Fernandes. Garnacho's on the right. Osimhen's is down the middle, and we've got Rashford on the left-hand side. So we shuffled the pack mainly due to suspensions, tiredness, and a few injuries. Zai Emery's actually played quite well since starting quite a few games off camera. He started against Brighton and West Ham United and put in really good performances. So hopefully he could kick this episode off with a 10 out of 10. Yeah, looks like he's about to burst through. Cuts it back, Stewart. Right, left foot strike. Bayern then makes the save. Can simply roll it out. He still continues his good form and goal. The most clean sheets at the minute. On course to get Golden Glove. Diosa. Support. Attempt to kick the ball up the line. Shatiri. Malasa tussles in for the ball. Plays it into Rashford. Ooh, I see Garnacho on the opposite flank on the right hand side. Garnacho plays a ball into the centre. Osimhen 1-0, 1-0. Whoa, lovely move that was. Simple ball to the right hand side by Marcus Rashford. I didn't know if he had the vision or not. Plenty of times we've tried to play that ball. Plenty of times the door's been shut in our face. But Victor Osimhen, he's on the end of the cross from Garnacho. There's another assist for the star boy. And another goal for our lethal number 9. Rodriguez, come on, put in a challenge. Fernandes tries to put a foot in. He's not successful at all. Rodriguez to Stewart, gets the shot off. Tapsuba puts in a block. Another shot comes in. Tapsuba again, back-to-back blocks. Stewart inside the penalty area this time, and we rely on the last line of defence. Bayern there pulls off a fantastic save to keep us at 1-0. Who goes in from Kamaldeen, header from Shatiri. Again. Bayern there, solid in goal. Hills it out into Garnacho, who could just turn right away. Are we going to get goal number 2 just from a simple throw out? It looks like we are. Garnacho into Rashford, 2-0. Southampton, defensively, yeah, you can cut through them like butter. Oh, very surprised how simple it is to break down the opposition at the minute. 2-0 up, 20 minutes in. We need to enjoy this while we can because the last couple of episodes we struggled to get the ball in the back of the net. Can't even tell it's 2-0 up. We're 2-0 up at the minute. The overlay is just blending in, which is something they should fix. Maybe add some sort of outer glow to the numbers. Lindelof Come on, let's go, Lindelof. Victor Lindelof. Tapsuba. Oh, well done. Zaire-Emery turns really well into Bruno Fernandes. He gives the ball to him. Gets the shot off. And another save being made. Pressure keeps piling on. I'm quite happy with the display so far, which is very rare. We're making the most of possession. Kamaldeen gets a head on that. Flicks it into the path of Osherman, which almost proved to be dangerous. Tapsuba. Oh, come on. Larios with the interception. We end up getting the ball back anyway. Southampton don't know how to look after the ball, it seems. 37 minutes gone. We've got a throw in down this left-hand side. We throw the ball into the likes of Osherman, who's outside the box. He takes a right foot strike. Fires the top right corner. Couldn't even project my voice there. But I'm very ecstatic to see a long-range drive like that from Victor Osherman. This guy, he's been on fire since his return. Come on, celebrate with the gaff. Celebrate with the gaff. 117 million. It was worth the risk. And it looks like it's paid off. It's being repaid by the Nigerian Nightmare in front of goal, outside the box too. Look at that. Pick that out of your top corner. Zaire-Emery almost wins the ball. Diossa with the shot. No, it's blocked by Victor Lindelof with a last-ditch challenge. So we're 3-0 up at half-time. Really comfortable this performance so far. Southampton giving us a lot of the ball, and whenever we don't have the ball, they just hand it back to us anyway. Fantastic performance from Victor Osherman. Bagged himself a brace within the first half. Hat-trick pending, possibly. Stevens, 53 minutes on the clock. It's still only 3-0. Second half has been quite a fast start. Stewart. Oh, Diossa. Oh, it's deflected into the path of the goal. It looked like Bayern there would have had that covered if it wasn't for the deflection. The deflection definitely beat him. But luckily, it went beyond the right-hand post of Bayern there's goal. We'll cross him out. Adam Armstrong. Bayern there comes to command the area. As we come to expect from the number one. We got Garnacho. Just like in the first half from a throw-out, we can hit them on the break. And Rashford he didn't read the memo there. Tried to lay it off into him so he could burst into open space in front of him. Tapsuba with an interception. Osherman into Bruno. Returns it to Osherman. Osherman puts it to the far left. Rashford heads it down. Hannibal back heel into Rashford. Oh, Hannibal's offside. Well, it was a good idea. I think he's just moved a bit too early. Garnacho. The low 6 minutes to go. Bruno has Højlund running forward. He plays it into the gap. Højlund dinks it to the far side. Rashford's there. Volley. Bazunu with another save. Rashford swings this one in. Header from Mount. Oh, loops over the keeper's head. Loops over the keeper's head. Off the bench to bag a goal. That's goal number 4. Mason Mount. An impressive header. And there's another assist for Marcus Rashford. As the ball comes in from the right-hand side from the corner kick. I think that's Kamaldeen that's on Mount. Mount just separates himself. Kamaldeen doesn't get close enough at all. We still managed to keep the clean sheet. Bayern there, top performance in goal. There was a lot of moments where Southampton looked like they was going to bag 1 or 2 goals. And our last line of defence is something that we can hang our hat on. And obviously, that performance in the first half from Victor Osherman, the guy, he's a real problem. So as you guys can see, 8.7 from Rashford, I think that's 8.6 from Bayern there, 8.4 from Osherman. There's a lot of really good performers in this side. Let's see, Zaire-Emery again. What is going on, man? What is going on? He had a lot of time on the pitch. He looked decent. He wasn't losing the ball. He didn't really tackle too much, but we had a lot of the ball. What was there for him to do? A 5.9, I feel like that's a bit deep. So one of my favourite players in this rebuild so far has been Lisandro Martinez. He's 27 years of age. He's got 2 years and 2 months remaining on his contract. We want to continue to keep our best players on a good duration left on their contract. So what we're going to do is extend his current deal by 2 years, which he's agreed to. He's going to take on the important role at the back. So far, negotiations have been going well. We're going to give him a bumper deal. I would say 200k per week. He's definitely earned it. He's definitely put in really good performances at the back. And the fact that we won Champions League last season is a testament to the contribution that he's played in our defensive displays. Even this season, we're invincible, and he's definitely a part of that. So here we go. Here we go. Lisandro Martinez nailed down to an extra 2 seasons. So we got him for another 4 seasons. He's 27 years of age. He's upgraded to 200k per week. Let me know in the comment section below. Is Lisandro Martinez a cog at the back for you guys? Because he most certainly is for me. So let's see what Bayern Munich look like a year later. So as you guys can see, they got João Felix. They got John Stones on the bench. Matoma. Hakimi's at right back for them. Okay, so they've got Andrew Robertson as well. So I think that's the direct replacement for Alphonso Davies. The key defensive players, Lerma. Attacking players are Musiala and Coman. In terms of the Champions League, let me see their stats. So far, Harry Kane's their top goal scorer. Kingsley Coman and Musiala, they're also in form. Even Rafael Guerrero's involved with goals. So yeah, Bayern Munich, they're definitely going to pose a threat. We're going to head off into this press conference and then sort out the lineups. Going into this quarterfinal first leg, we're going to have no changes to the team sheet. So as you guys can see, Bayern there is going to start in goal. Frimpong's at the back with Tapsuba, Martinez and Malacia. In our midfield three, we have Guimaraes, Casemiro and Fernandes. On the left, we have Rashford up top. And our number 9 is Osimhen. On the right, we have Antony. So yeah, a really strong side, and we're not the same side as we were last season. Definitely got a lot of threats on the pitch. We plugged up areas that was a massive concern. So we really and truly, we should be giving this a go, giving Bayern Munich a run for their money, and hopefully we come out on top. Okay, kickoff is here at the Theatre of Dreams. Man United are attacking to the right. Bayern Munich, they're attacking to the left. Here we go. I'm anticipating a cagey game, but with a bit of end-to-end stuff. I'm not going to commit too much. I don't want to be left wide open for Bayern Munich to carve us apart. So hopefully get the best version of ourselves in this fixture. Well done, Frimpong, holding up Robertson. Or throwing down this right hand side. Antony. There's a Frimpong. Tapsuba. Just going to edge forward with the ball. Antony into Bruno Fernandes. Smash it across the pitch. We can get some progression going down this left hand side. Rashford. Oh, I see Guimaraes in behind. Guimaraes, ball played in. Go on, Antony, take that down. Antony. Probably seems pointless now. We've allowed Bayern Munich to get back in numbers. Win a corner kick off of Coman. United fans are definitely up for it. 7 minutes in. Kane switches play to the left. Coman. More putting a challenge. Coman turns, cuts in, plays it in the centre. Kimmich. Harry Kane. Back into Kimmich. Well done. Again, Casemiro, ruthless. Ruthless interventions from the Brazilian, and then his passing lets him down. 25 minutes gone. It's still 0-0 only. Bayern Munich have the ball in the centre circle with Kimmich. Musiala. Lerma. Musiala. Casemiro. And then the ball high up the pitch again for us. Bruno. Tried to play it into Antony. No luck there. It's just really congested in the centre. The players' first touches, they're not helping. It's Hakimi. Kimmich. Burst the forward with the ball for Bayern Munich. Coman. Well done, Frimpong. And play it back to Bayern there, who's under pressure. Clears his lines quite well. Robertson heads it. And is intercepted by Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Guimaraes. Oh, Osimhen. Go on, Osimhen. Got Bruno next to him. Again. Nothing clicking. As we tried to break Bayern Munich down. Still haven't had a shot on goal. That's worth noting. Ooh, Rashford. Rashford played in. Rashford takes a shot. Maybe I should have cut back into Guimaraes, but we got a corner again. Over this one. Smashes this into the box. Go on, Tapsuba. Get ahead on that. Oh, it's blocked. Oh, Casemiro! There we go. Casemiro. Surprised the acoustics there didn't hurt my ears or hurt my head, but yeah, We did it. We did it in the end. It was a bit scrappy. Ball goes in for Bruno Fernandes. It does drop kindly to Casemiro as there was a crowd of players trying to get contact on the ball. Casemiro just calmly puts his lace through it with a Coleman. Kane returning it to the midfield. Lerma tackled by Bruno. We don't get the ball back entirely. Coleman. Want Anthony do the job. Do the job. Oh, Musiala turns. Kane. Sole. On the right hand side for Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich really patient. This is really what tiki-taka is. Hakimi. Come on. Forcing them back though, which is good. Lerma. Really solid. Structured as well. Kane. Oh, we saw that. Musiala with the shot. Bayern there. Again, called into action. Musiala slipped in behind by Harry Kane. Left foot strike. And left fingertips from Bayern there. Keeps it out. Drop down to defensive as we seem to be soaking up quite a bit of pressure at the minute. Ooh, Sole sends my captain. Kane at the near post. He fires it right at Bayern there. Wins the corner kick. Drills it up the line. Coleman. Robson returns it to Coleman again. Coleman's going to try run straight forward. Well done. Jeremy Frimpong has the pace to intervene and get in the way. Carries the ball. Plays it into Lisandro Martinez. Malacia. Why is Rashford so narrow? What's wrong with this guy? Rashford. Tapsuba. Play it back to keeper. Referee. Harry Kane needs to be sent off. He needs to be sent off. And he's only going to give him a warning. What kind of officiating is this? Oh my goodness me. That's a career-ending tackle. Look at that. On a centre-back as well. What's wrong with this guy? Lerma. Ball drilled into Harry Kane. Matoma. Ooh, Kane's onside. Plays it to his left into Coleman. He's got overlap and run from Andrew Robertson. 1 hour mark now. Bayern Munich trying to get forward. Come on, we've won the ball. Of course, Frimpong loses it right away. We could have probably hit them on the break if we managed to get the ball into Anthony. It's a shot there, saved by Bayern there. Came really close to conceding. Come on, drill that. Thank you, Bruno. Casemiro. Play it to the right. Anthony up against Robertson. Anthony plays it in the gap. Osimhen in behind on Min Jae. We're going to try to find Rashford on that back post. Rashford doesn't even bother to jump up for the head. Hakimi gets it cleared. So we are making 2 substitutions. Osimhen is off. And we're going to bring on the likes of Højlund. Casemiro's off for Zaire Emery. I feel like Osimhen was really close to breaking down Bayern Munich. Ball goes in. Header from Tapsuba! We've got a goal. 2-0. 2-0. We've just taken off our main man up in front of goal. I was thinking that we was probably going to have to see this game out with a 1-0 victory. But Tapsuba from the corner kick steps up. Gets on the end of a cross from Bruno Fernandes. And again, Tapsuba heads us into a 2-goal lead. Neuer came off his line prematurely. I thought he was going to come and punch that. But Tapsuba perfectly out-jumps Min Jae, out-jumps Kimmich, and out-jumps Neuer. Ball up on the edge of the box. Kane's been really useless for Bayern Munich in the final third. And I hope to keep it this way. Tapsuba and Martins have done a good job at keeping them quiet. The front three for Bayern Munich. Malacia, come on man, little foot you. Couldn't even get the ball over the top. Neuer, Delict, you are pressing them, forcing them to move this ball a bit quicker. João Felix is on the pitch for them as well. Guimaraes gives the ball up. My players are getting really tired out there. Lerma ball played into Kimmich. Kimmich on the inside, forces a shot. Kane with a potential opportunity to half the deficit. And Bayern there again called into the action and pulls off a magnificent stop. Harry Kane, like I said, he's not having a good game. They've got Toni Kroos. Since when did Toni Kroos return to Bayern Munich? He's replacing Lerma. Players are really wide at the minute. Continue to hug the touchlines as we look for more space. On the pitch, there's a Rashford down his left-hand side, puts in a left foot cross, back post it goes. Garnacho tries to cut it back. Højlund was waiting to run onto that. Musiala, 2 minutes added on. There's Matoma. Plays it to his left into Robertson. Musiala. Really solid defending here so far. Matoma finds a way to go up the left-hand side. Cuts it back. Harry Kane, left foot strike at the near post. In the dire moments of the game, he's halved the deficit. And now the game is pretty much still on. The game is still on as Bayern Munich. They're not going to have so much of a disadvantage returning to the Allianz Arena. Look at that. He just fires it with his left foot. All the pent-up frustration in this match. I'm just on the touch on asking why. All we had to do was see out a 2-0 victory. Game has ended 2-1. 2-1's a good performance from our players. We mainly sat back and hit them on the break, especially in times where we couldn't get the ball off of them, as they do play some fine tiki-taka football. I hope that we pretty much put in a similar performance in the second leg. Obviously, I still think we were very solid defensively at the back. We fell asleep towards the end, but oh well. My man of the match personally is Casemiro, but if it goes to Tapsuba, I really don't mind. Now this is insane. How are we going to get through the next game? Look at the energy in the squad. No matter what I did with the training plans, this was always going to be the outcome. A lot of rotation is going to be needed for this next game against Crystal Palace. And in terms of the league table, because we haven't looked at it just yet in this episode, we currently have played 31 games, 92 goals scored for us, so not too far away from becoming Centurions for goals for. In terms of points, all we need is 87 points, and then Spurs, they cannot catch us mathematically. So the next win and possibly a draw will do the trick. And yeah, things are looking good for us. We're about to tick one of the trophies, another trophy off the list, and I want to do it as early as possible, just so we can rotate as much as we can, so we can have players fit for the Champions League and possibly the FA Cup. But yeah, we're going to head off into this next game. 83 points to Crystal Palace's 29. Again, we're playing against a side that uses kick and rush as their main system. Crystal Palace, their top goal scorer is EVERTON, and he's got 10 goals in double figures, so we need to be wary of him. He gets goals even from the midfield. So this is going to have to do for now, because as you guys can see, we still got a few players that are tired. Even though Bayern is tired, he's a goalkeeper. He's not going to have to do much, so he can remain in goal. He's got more energy out of the two when it comes to him, and Frimpong. Guimaraes, we have no like for like on the bench that could play his role. So if he gets too tired, we got someone on the bench that can replace him. Same with Anthony, who is now back from his little knock. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this game. Luke Shaw struggling to get back. Sanabria back into Chucky, back into Sanabria. Crystal Palace trying to find an opening as they take the shot. Euro's there to put in a block. Sanabria, Chucky goes centrally. Alex Garcia, former City central midfielder, tries to play it through Guimaraes instead of round him. Interception made, but we lose the ball instantly. Again, we're looking really sloppy. At clearing our lines and maybe just hitting them on the break. Just playing it out from the potential danger. We get caught up, and then there's another corner kick to be given to Crystal Palace as Bayern there comes and commands the area. Sanabria's down. Bayern there plays it low on the ground into Delo. Rasmus Højlund plays it to his right. Anthony, we're making some quick progression here. Anthony on his return. His shot is saved by Dean Henderson, and then Pools ran into the back of the net. Kofal, oh no, boys. Oh no, we'll take it. Kofal ends up miscontrolling the ball past Henderson. After Henderson tips the ball, parries it into his path. I thought maybe the likes of Rasmus Højlund would get on the end of that, but no need for that. We got a bit of a help from the fullback. Like I said earlier on this season, all you need is a bit of luck sometimes. Delo, he gives the ball up to Lino very cheaply. Sanabria plays in Chucky. Chucky bursting forward. Cuts it back into Lino. Lino gives it back to Chucky. He flicks the ball up, returns it to Lino. Inside the box is Eze. And Sanabria. Pedraza bursts into the box. Oh no. My goodness me. Luke Shaw again doesn't react to the rebound. I think it's going to be one of them sloppy games from our fullback. Chucky bags an equaliser for Crystal Palace. Chucky on the ball. Come on, bit more strength from Mount, and the referee ends up giving them the advantage, which is wild to me. Mount got floored. There's Isaiah Emery. Anthony. Oh, well done, Anthony. Want to cut in. Go on. Actually, let's just fire this. Anderson's in the way. Referee, he just bundled Anthony over. It looked like a clothesline just then. Come on. Lino. Oh, I don't like it when these players don't have energy. Oh, let's go. It feels like we're playing in the final 10 minutes. But we got another 45 to go. Ball goes in. Let's get that out. Thank you, Dolo. Thank you. Gimarej. Garnacho. Must say, Crystal Palace look better in possession than we do. Gimarej. Switch of play. Ooh, Højlund. Garnacho. Garnacho! 2-1. We've restored the lead. We've restored the lead on a stroke of half-time. Garnacho's still on the ground. He's still on the ground. Never mind. We're finally ahead again. Initially, I thought the ball was actually going to make it through. Was that Anthony or Delo? I can't remember. I thought the ball was going to make it through. It does get stopped in the end, but Rasmus Højlund picks up the pieces, quickly slips in Garnacho. It's a simple finish in the end. On the stroke of half-time, I was complaining about the quality of the passing and possession retention. I just hope in the second half the boys can actually wake up and separate ourselves from Crystal Palace. First touch on Anthony wasn't good. Still manages to keep the ball in the box. Zai Emery, left foot strike. Dean Henderson makes a comfortable save. Distributes it out. I think into Sanabria, who's instantly dispossessed by Varane. Standing captain for this game. Euro. Play it to the left into Luke Shaw. Shaw switches play into Anthony. Below. Cross goes in again. Ooh, Garnacho takes it down on his chest. Garnacho. Shaw. Central. Ball played in. It's cleared up by Lino. Delo on the edge of the box with a half volley. We are continuing to pile on the pressure. We need to bag that third goal as soon as possible. I think Varane is a good candidate. Ball goes in. Varane with the header. The ball was spinning. It looked like it was going to loop over Henderson. But good positioning and a strong left hand ensures that he keeps us out. Foul. Euro, you don't need to be coming out. Send Zai Emery. That's the problem with this game. There's no intelligence when you try to get someone to press. There's Ocampos, Sanabria. Well done, Euro. Oh no, he's gonna get a yellow. He's gonna get a yellow for that. Why is Bayern there? Parry that shot. Suspect behavior. 68 minutes on the clock. It's still only 2-1. Let's go. Bayern there. Bumps up the pitch. What's Gimaresh? He's tired. He's just tired. Gimaresh is just tired. We need to take this guy off now. Euro's gonna get a yellow card. But look at Gimaresh. He's out there dying. He's out there dying. We're going to bring on Martins. Going to make another appearance in the league. Take off Højlund as well. Let's go. Garnacho. Let's turn. Let's turn and break away. Garnacho. Hannibal. Oh, Martial. We've got Lorenzo Martins on the right-hand side. Martins dinks it into the middle. Martial gets it under control. And he doesn't even protect or shield the ball. It's really toothless in front of goal right now. Peter Baldwin is on, making his debut. Luke Shaw's off. And Euro, he's been replaced by Lindelof as he's got a yellow card. Referee, man. Campos. Well done, Baldwin. Keeps it in as well. Well done. Garnacho tries to find Hannibal. Instantly, we give the ball up. Crystal Palace, relentless with their pressure at the minute. Guendouzi, former Guna, tries to put a ball in. Baldwin puts in a block. Play up the line. Lorenzo turns. Well done, Lorenzo. Gives it to Mount. We're going to play it in the centre. Oh, Anthony Martial. What's going on there? I don't understand why if a player turns, like it takes him 3 extra seconds to actually get his wits about him and get the ball under proper control. Martial, like, his ball control should be decent. The only good attribute about him is his dribbling and his ball control. Like, I don't understand. I really don't. 89 minutes on the clock. It's still only 2-1. Zai Emery drills one into Martial. I'm just going to smash it. Put your foot through it. It's not enough to beat Dean Henderson. Kick with Mason Mount. Someone get on the end of that. Go on, Varane. Get ahead on it. 3-1. 3-1. That puts the game to bed. Our standing captain Varane has bagged the winner, not the winner, bagged the deciding goal with a header from a corner kick. Really good delivery from Mason Mount. Nicely whipped in ball from Mason Mount. We've been scoring from a lot of set pieces this season. Massive improvement from the Oli days. And here we go again, putting the game to bed in the dire moments. There we go. He had it on 2 extra minutes. This referee's a criminal, man. I don't understand that. But yeah, 3-1 victory. We're 1 point closer. 1 point closer from clinching the league title. It's not as early as I would want it to be, but we've only played 32 games, and we can actually clinch it a lot earlier than we did last season, which we relied on all 38 games to do so. We're going to have to keep rotating, and see if we can get wins over the line. But until then, yeah, our attentions are going to be turned to this next crucial game against Bayern Munich. Right now, Porto, we're in an agreement with them, 41.5 million. We currently have 45 million to spend. So this still will be a so if we agree terms on a contract, it will be a pre-contract agreement just to get our main target over the line so we can focus on other transfer targets in the summer. So without further ado, let's negotiate a contract with the new number one, potentially. Okay, welcome to the office. He wants to be important. Okay, that's not a problem. We're only going to have one main number one anyway. So we're not going to do the Arsenal thing and have Raya and Ramsdale competing. Bayern there's going to automatically be a cup goalie, despite him having a solid performance this season, or solid performances this season. 5 years, we're going to put that on the table for the Portuguese shot stopper. Okay, so we're at the end of negotiations now. We've offered them 110k per week with a signing on bonus, with clean sheets included as well. So we've just got our main target for next summer over the line. So that's 41 million out of 45 million spent. So we pretty much got roughly 3 to 4 million left. Okay, so they've deemed it a C. The Glazers have deemed it a C, a good price. Okay, we'll take that. But this is what we need to be doing. Big teams need to be moving in fast, moving in quick. And we've already got our main replacement. Diogo Costa is officially going to be a Man United player come July. So yeah, like I was saying, we can now officially turn our attentions to other players once we actually establish what next season's budget's going to be. And once we actually move players on next season. We've got a few people in the list, not to go too deep into it, but someone suggested Xavi Simons in the comment section below earlier on in season 2, and right now he's looking like a really good candidate when it comes to the other number 10s that we could potentially get. We could get Goller, Olmo, he looks quite good, and so does Wirtz. But Xavi Simons, I do like his build at this current moment in time. He's got a lot of playing styles that we could utilize. In terms of Tonali, he's the main CDM right now. I haven't thought of anyone else. Obviously, there's Moises Caicedo, Lavia, but we can't negotiate directly with Chelsea. So if we was to go in for one of them, we would have to rely on a release clause to breach it. Okay, back to the action now. So we're going to return to the Allianz Arena for this next match. Hopefully, we could get over the line. Harry Kane bagging a last-minute goal to half the deficit going into this next game. I do want to continue to outperform Bayern Munich. There was a few moments in that first game where I felt like Bayern Munich were probably going to have their way with us, but eventually we started warming up, coming into our own, and playing good football, really good football. So yeah, I want that to continue in Europe, especially against the likes of a huge team like Bayern Munich. If we can continue to play like that against huge sides, there's no reason why we can't go on to retain the Champions League. Come on, it's too much ball watching now. Don't want them to get into a habit of just watching Bayern Munich move this ball around. Kimi, come on, make stuff happen. Like, what is going on with these players? Like, they're not marking, guys. They're not pressing. Then what are you doing? Why are you wearing a top? Like, come off the pitch if you're not going to play. Oh, it's going to be one of them matches. I feel like they're going to get under my skin somehow. Bayern, they pulls off a lovely save again. No thanks to the outfield players. So again, thank you, Fernandes. Just need that bit of aggression. Go on, Malacia. No one's getting forward with him. Osherman, in fact, we're just going to play the ball into Osherman. Take it down, Osherman. I don't get why I can't turn. I don't get it. Like, why can't I turn and take the ball down simultaneously? It's not impossible. It's physically possible. I'm just so fed up with the mechanics of this game. I really am. Got a Hakimi. FIFA 23, I'm turning, I'm smashing it right at Neuer's face. I'm fully smashing it. I don't understand why, with the new technology put into this game, the new animations, my players just can't turn and take the ball down. Rashford. Come on, man. It's like runs. You just don't know what these players are. Why is Malacia in the central? Like, what's Malacia doing over there? It's like these players just play with a low IQ. At random, like they'll spend the whole episode playing good football, lovely football. When it comes to playing against a side that's as credible as them, they just look like idiots. Casemiro, Fernandes, return it to Fernandes from Garnacho with Garnacho. Fernandes plays it in the centre. And it's like he forgets how to pass the ball. He forgets how much power it needs to get from where he is to Osimhen. Just don't understand it. It's Sule. Kane, Musiala in behind, and yeah, of course. Oh, guys, I'm so frustrated. With everything that's happening. Like, why is it that everybody's just standing still? No one's reacting other than the number 10, Sule. Musiala gets the shot off, and Bayern there parries it. Like, look at Frimpong. He's just standing there watching him take his first touch, get the ball out of his feet, and then he decides to go and close him down. What a joke, man. When it comes to accelerating, his acceleration type, explosive, then why is he turning and taking as long as an hourglass? Just expect more moaning in this match, because these players continue to play like this. Oh, ball over the top. Go on, Osimhen. 1-1, thank you. Well done, Gimaresh. Nicely weighted ball. Osimhen, first time finish. Oh, flipping out. Get the ball back with Lissandro Martinez. I'm too ill for this, guys. Gimaresh. Rashford, going to play it into the gap. Go on, Osimhen. There's Bruno Fernandes, and he's denied. What do you know? What a save, though, by Neuer. You got to give him his props, but Bruno Fernandes needs to do miles better, much better than that. Right now it's 1-1, 55 minutes on the clock, 3-2 on aggregate as it stands. Here's Hakimi. Kimmich. Musiala. Well done. Casemiro, really aggressive there in the challenge. Wins the ball back cleanly. Garnacho plays it to Osimhen. Osimhen thinks it into the centre. Oh, cleared up by De Ligt. It's a decent idea. I thought Gimaresh was going to get to it in time, maybe volley it. Osimhen. Bruno plays it into the path of Rashford. Matoma gets it out. There's Musiala, Coleman, Stones. Bayern Munich going to try to up the pace with their passing. Coleman, Robertson. They play that offside track, forcing them back. I know they was looking for a ball in behind. Robertson, well done, pressing them. Making it half. Oh no, Matoma. Oh no, Musiala. Oh, okay, by there. I was getting a bit cocky there. I thought the offside trap was working. Honestly, I thought it was working. I thought it was doing something there. But Bayern Munich patiently wait to carve us open with that one ball. And Matoma play a lovely ball in behind into Musiala. Corner kick taken short. Bayern Munich. Oh, they get another shot on goal out of it. Players are kind of falling off again. Falling off most certainly. Bruno, turn. It's like we're looking like a counter-attacking team. This is not the football I want to see from my players, man. It's really demoralising watching this. Oh, Nacho. Osimhen, what are you playing at? Just burst into space and protect the ball while doing so. Like, the opposition can clearly do that. Why can't my players do it? They're top draw players. Lerma, Musiala. We're just allowing them to bypass us and play balls. I don't get this. I really don't. Ball laid off into Matoma. Thank you, Tapsuba. And then Rashford, he gives up. He gives up pressing. He gives up trying to get to the loose ball. He's coming off. He's off now. I'm tired. I'm fed up of carrying guys. It feels like we're down to 9 men. I don't understand why these guys feel like they can just walk around and do nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. We're going to be playing Lindelof at CDM because Casemiro is moving useless too. This team is far from the finished article. Despite us doing really well in the league, we're not here to just win the league. We're here to dominate, create a dynasty, and then play lovely football while doing so. So far, these players, they're wishy-washy. 1 minute they're playing good football, next minute they're not. Ball played into Anthony. Decent cross played into the centre. And then Anthony directs the ball goalwards, but Neuer's there, alert. Hasn't really had to do much in the second half. Hasn't really had to do much all game. Like Osherman's goal, it's the only real opportunity we had, and we took it. Højlund. Of course, Malassia's offside, and he just stands there. Like he stands there to the point you believe he's onside. Like he's just there chilling. I just want to know why you're doing these things in this particular game. Like like is it because of the opposition we're playing? You guys aren't confident. You guys are the Champions League holders. Champions League holders. When referee blow this whistle, I think we've done enough now. Well, thank you. 1-1, 1-1. I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. Poor performance, man. I look at Bruno clapping in the center of the pitch like he's done anything in this game. These man. There's another tie where it's like this. Inter Milan is one thing. Bayern Munich, obviously Bayern Munich's a better side, but we look really good in the first leg. To come out in the second leg and play exactly how we played against Inter Milan, it's a mentality issue. So it's a mentality issue. Okay, so we're in the menu now. After that shocking performance, we have made it through to the semi-finals. Now it's time to check out who we could potentially be facing off against in the Champions League semi-final tie. Okay, without further ado, let's find out. Okay, nothing's been decided just yet. Okay, let's probably do the training plans because we do have a big game against West Ham United to kick the next episode off. And I do want as many people fit and ready for that game as possible. Okay, so this is the semi-final draw. So it looks like we're going to have a rematch up against PSG, except it's going to be in the semi-finals, not in the final this time. As you guys can see, we're going to be hosting them for the first leg. We're going to return to the Parc des Princes. And hopefully we could get this over the line. We're not as inferior as we were last season. So I'm definitely looking forward to that head-to-head. RemelHD is going to be taking on Marseille in the other ties. In terms of the next episode on that topic, we're going to be kicking the next episode off against West Ham United. So we're going to be taking a quick trip to Wembley to face off against them. After that, we're going to have Wolverhampton. We're not going to play them on camera though. Same with Leeds United. And then we're going to have PSG. Play Manchester City right after that game, and then play PSG at the very end of the next episode. In terms of the league table, I have taken a quick glance at it. I feel like we have clinched the title and nothing has been mentioned of it, which is either a bug or I'm bugging and my math isn't mathing. So let's quickly take a look at the table. As you guys just saw, there's no headlines in regards to us clinching it early. Let's take a look at the table. So as you guys can see, we have 86 points to Liverpool and Tottenham 66. So we have 6 games remaining in the league, meaning that all three of us can only get 18 points out of the next 6 games. And 18 plus 66, if my math is mathing correctly, 84 points is the total that they can reach. And that means we're out of their reach. So where is the announcement that we've clinched the title? I hope I'm bugging. I'd rather be bugging than the game be broken. That's the kind of mood I'm in right now, because I feel like my illness is making me see things not correctly. I feel like we have no. Let's just say it. We've clinched the title. We've clinched the title because all we need anyway is a draw. We've definitely clinched the title. We can definitely turn our attentions to the other cup competitions. In the bottom 3, it does consist of Nottingham Forest, Brighton and Leeds United. However, Nottingham Forest and Brighton, they do have a game in hand on Southampton, who are only sitting 1 point above the relegation zone. So if both of those sides end up winning, they both can overtake Southampton. However, only one of them can climb out of the danger zone. But yeah, I feel like we should end it here. I feel like any waffling I do could be, any waffling that I have in my head could be saved for the next episode. So if you made it this far, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so you're notified when I go live, premiere video or upload one. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below of the acquisition, the early acquisition of Diogo Costa. Are you guys chuffed to see that we are gonna land our #1 target as early as July the 1st, and then we can turn our attentions to other players. If there's any other players that you could suggest for the CDM role? I know some will say Casado, like I mentioned, we're gonna have to breach a release clause if we're gonna negotiate directly with Chelsea, as the negotiations are on strict, which is quite annoying. When I first started using negotiations on strict, what I thought it was that it was gonna be a lot harder to sign players. Not that you can't directly talk to rival clubs, because why is it that Chelsea can bid for Sancho but I can't directly bid for one of their players? It's just tapped. It's just tapped. I don't understand what kind of rule is that. Like, what kind of rule is that? What kind of rule is that? Now that I think about it, it's actually stupid. Like, why have they not updated that? Just make the negotiations harder, but allow us to negotiate directly with rival clubs. Because why is Wan-Bissaka able to go to Liverpool too? Whatever, man. I feel like because I'm ill, I'm just gonna waffle about nothing. So yeah, we're just gonna cap it off here. Hope to see you guys for episode 21. Take care for now. Peace.